Good afternoon, everyone. This is Woody, and we got another live episode today. I'm a little late. I didn't finish my walking, so I'm kind of bringing you on the trip with me and trying to adjust the gimbal as I go along. But we're here to answer your questions. And one of the questions is from yesterday is how many times have I stayed in the Congo over Christmas? I can remember two. The first time was uneventful. I don't know whether I went there right before Christmas or right after Christmas, but I was there for my birthday. So I was all excited, thinking, okay, I'm going to have a good birthday party, celebrate. However, I came down with a case of pink eye. One of the kids had pink eye, and not washing my hands close enough and paying attention, I contracted it from one of the kids that was staying near our house that used to visit every day. So I went to the clinic, got some cream. So I had the pink eye, so I decided to stay at home and not transmit it to anybody else. That was one time that I was in the Congo. Uneventful, not exciting. The second time was I went over, I think it was maybe October. No, actually in September. And I was getting my visa renewed, and the people at the DMG kept jerking me around, uh, saying, "Oh, yeah, you can stay a while, blah blah blah." And the next thing I knew, it was Christmas, and still didn't have my passport back with my visa. So it was the decision to be either ask them to give me my passport back, lose the money, and lose all that time that I had spent waiting on it, or just continue to wait on it and hope that it will come before Christmas. Well, the end result, it never came before Christmas. And it also, I lost the money. So it was a double whammy. I was really upset about that. Another question is we showed the video from yesterday of the church service that I went to, and it was a really nice service. I did not know what to expect because I had never been there. And like I said, it was on Christmas Day because where we have Christmas Eve services here in the United States, since they don't have electricity, you can't have a Christmas Eve service. And also, people just don't venture out at night. So it's during the day, Christmas Day. The Catholics usually have a Christmas Mass, and sometimes they even venture out to have an early Mass on Christmas Eve. But so the Presbyterians, they had this Christmas program. So I went there not knowing what to expect. And there's kids, as you saw yesterday. If you didn't see it, go back and take a look at it because it was pretty good. And it was the whole story of the birth of Christ. And there was even parts that, quite frankly, I wasn't familiar with, but I had to go back afterwards and read the Bible to catch up and go, oh yeah, that did happen, because it was it did it elaborately. I mean, it covered everything. Also, what was really interesting, they had a live sheep in the church. So someone brought in a live sheep, and they brought the live sheep in. So if you look at the video from yesterday again, uh, you can see the live sheep that they brought in. Also, for the wise men, when they were sitting out in the field, they lit a fire in the church. They brought in some wood, put some paper down, and lit this fire, which was kind of interesting because when the scene was over with for that part of the story, they had to put the fire out, and they was stomping around on the floor trying to put it out, but it was pretty good. So it was really something to behold, and I had never seen kids do that elaborate service. And it was in French, and so I could keep up with most of what was going on by being familiar with the Christmas story and also being familiar with French and the Bible. So it was worthwhile and a real neat experience. After church, I went over to my friend's house and we had a Christmas meal. I think it was chicken and lots of good stuff, uh, pasta and everything. And of course, we had beer. Trying to think that we have a bottle of wine that we had purchased, but it was good. So that Christmas really turned out to be worthwhile. And it was really one of those times where I didn't expect it, unplanned, but it worked out really well. So that is about my Christmas in the Congo in more detail. So if you have any other questions, please get those to me and we'll get them answered. And sorry that I'm walking today, but I'm in the middle of the woods and I didn't want to stop because I am kind of sweaty and it's still pretty cool. It's supposed to be in the upper mid 30s today. So I want to hurry up and get home and watch the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Detroit Lions. And I seen a message before I came online from my friend in the Congo saying you see that the Bucks are holding their own. So I'm gonna go home and cheer for the Bucks. So thank y'all for coming, watching the replay, and thank you for being on live. Like I said, if you have any questions, please look at it. Send me a message. Also, if you want to see the video, please look at yesterday's broadcast. Or send me a message, and I can send you the link to it because I will post it to YouTube. Take care. This is the day after Christmas. Be blessed. Please, let's get this pandemic under control. Wash your hands. And like I was saying a couple of days earlier, I never really washed my hands, but as you can see, I've caught some pink eye that from one of those things. So thank you, and we'll talk to you later.